Most AI image generation prompts give you generic AI looking photos, but with the 3 simple tips that I'll share in today's video, you can generate professional results every time and take your results from generic images like this to professional quality images like this. And all without relying on luck. For those who don't know me yet, my name is Ruben Stom and I'm a Dutch graphic designer selling digital products for over 10 years now on various platforms like Etsy and Creative Market, and my portfolio includes over 200 products from book templates and website themes to product mockups. Before we dive in, please consider liking this video and subscribing to my channel. It really supports my work and allows me to create more content about design and AI tools. Okay, thank you and I hope you enjoy this video. The tips I'm about to share work with all AI image generation models, but in today's video I work with Midjourney because it's known for its creativity and its detailed output, which makes it great for the examples that I'd like to show today. If you're new to Midjourney, it is a web-based application that generates AI images based on your text prompts. For example, if you type in a prompt like a basketball player, it will give you an image of a basketball player. But with a simple prompt like that, you leave most of the creative decisions up to AI. So to gain control and generate consistent and professional images, you can include certain elements in your prompts. By the way, I've also included a link to a free downloadable cheat sheet in the product description with all examples from this video to help you get started with prompting. Lighting is everything in professional photography. Whether you are aiming for a cinematic, dreamy or dramatic vibe, the lighting direction, the strength and the color can really set the mood of your photo. So instead of just writing daylight or nighttime, try adding a golden hour light with a long casting shadow, or a soft light coming from a large window, or a hard light from above casting strong facial shadows, for example. And also try experimenting with color temperature, like a cold bluish morning light, or create a warm sunset light with deep orange hues, for example. And use shadows to add depth and drama, like a wall that is covered with the shadows of a tree branch, or a softer ambient shadow from overcast daylight, for example. So defining the lighting direction, the strength and the shadows in your prompt can create a consistent signature look. And in this prompt I combined all 3 factors and already got a very beautiful outcome. So the prompt I used for this image is a brunette model posing in front of a large trachycarpus plants, I'm sorry for butchering that, a light beige, low contrast morning sunlight casting soft shadows of the plants over the subject's face. This one is often overlooked, but it can make a massive difference in realism. Mentioning a specific camera model can help Midjourney understand the optical quality of the image. For example, shot with a Canon 5D will create a professional and detailed image, while captured on an iPhone will give a more modern and less contrasted look. And you can go even deeper by adding lens specifics to your prompts. So lenses help control the depth of field, the sharpness and the focus of your image. So you could add a 35mm lens with an f8 aperture for full scene clarity, which is ideal for street photography, for example, or an 85mm f1.4 lens for that soft background blur, which is perfect for portraits because you can really separate the model from the background. And the important thing here to know is that the higher the f number, the more will be in focus across your scene, and the lower the f number, the blurrier the background will be. And if you're unsure, I recommend describing the effect that you want to ChatGPT, and use ChatGPT to help craft this part of the prompt. And I've also included a full camera and lens list with examples in the cheat sheet, which you can download for free in the description of this video. I added a lens and a camera type to the previous prompt to show you the difference, and in this case I added a Canon 5D camera and an 85mm lens with an f1.4 aperture. And you can clearly see that the overall look and feel of the image is the same because of the lighting and the shadows, but the main difference is that soft blurry background because of the lens and the camera usage. And in this example it allowed me to separate the subject from the background and putting the focus more on the model. And a quick extra tip here is that besides defining the intensity of the background blur, you can also play around with the type of blur. For example, a motion blur or a radial blur can add a sense of motion to your image. This tip alone can change the entire story of your image. Don't just describe what is being shown, but also specify how it's being shown by defining the camera angle. So the camera angle influences the perspective and the emotion of the photo. For a more dramatic and cinematic shot, you could use a Dutch angle or an over-the-shoulder shot, for example. And for product photography, you could use a front view or a top-down view. And you can find a full list of camera angles in the product description to help you get started. Here's an example using the same base prompt as before, but adding a camera angle for a beautiful side view shot. So by using this structured prompting workflow, your results will become more professional and more consistent, giving your images greater value and usability in your projects. I hope you enjoyed my very first video on YouTube. I'm planning to share 2 long-form videos each week about design and AI tools. And if that's something that you're interested in, then I would very much appreciate it if you would like and subscribe, as it will really help me grow my YouTube channel. And if you have any questions, please leave them down below in the comment section and I'll make sure to answer them. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.